All right, let's go through a 1-4-5-1 progression in all the major keys. Knowing your 1 chord, your 4 chord, your 5 chord is a foundational skill for playing in any key and playing just about any kind of music. So the full progression we're going to play is 1 dominant, which we use as a passing chord to get from the 1 to the 4, then the 4 chord, then the 5 chord, and then back to the 1 chord. Drawbar setting is going to be the first 2 drawbars all the way in, the next 2 all the way out, and the rest all the way in. Starting in the key of C, I would practice this in both hands. Both hands are playing the same thing as each other, they're just copying. But to make it easier to see and follow, I'm just going to do left hand only for this video. So, starting in the key of C, your 1 chord is C, E, G. To make it a 1 dominant, you just add a B flat on top. Your 4 chord is C, F, A. Your 5 chord is D, F, G, B. And then back to your 1 chord, C, E, G, and we're going to add another C on top just to smooth out that voice leading. Next we're going to do the key of F. So 1 chord is F, A, C. Make it a 1 dominant, adds an E flat on top. Then to the 4 chord, F, B flat, D. 5 chord, G, B flat, C, E. Back to your 1 chord, F, A, C, F. Now it's the key of B flat. 1 chord is B flat, D, F. Make it a 1 dominant, add an A flat on top. 4 chord, B flat, E flat, G. To the 5 chord, C, E flat, F, A. And back to your 1, B flat, D, F, B flat. Now to the key of E flat. 1 chord is E flat, G, B flat. 1 dominant adds a D flat on top of that. 4 chord is E flat, A flat, C. 5 chord is F, A flat, B flat, D. Back to your 1 chord, E flat, G, B flat, E flat. Now the key of A flat. 1 chord is A flat, C, E flat. Make it a 1 dominant, adds a G flat on top. 4 chord is A flat, D flat, F. The 5 chord is B flat, D flat, E flat, and G. Back to your 1 chord, A flat, C, E flat, A flat. To the key of D flat. 1 chord is D flat, F, A flat. 1 dominant adds a B on top. 4 chord is D flat, G flat, B flat. The 5 chord is E flat, G flat, A flat, C. Back to your 1, D flat, F, A flat, D flat. Now we're going to go to the key of F sharp. I'm going to refer to it as sharps now just because it's easier. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp is your 1 chord. Make it a dominant by adding an E on top. 4 chord is F sharp, B, D sharp. And the 5 chord is G sharp, B, C sharp, F. Back to your 1 chord, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Now the key of B. 1 chord is B, D sharp, F sharp. Make it a dominant by adding an A on top. Go to the 4 chord, which is B, E, G sharp. And then your 5 chord is C sharp, E, F sharp, A sharp. Back to your 1 chord, B, D sharp, F sharp, B. Now the key of E. 1 chord is E, G sharp, B. Make that a dominant by adding a D on top. Go to your 4 chord, E, A, C sharp. 5 chord is F sharp, A, B, D sharp. And back to your 1, E, G sharp, B, E. Now to the key of A. 1 chord is A, C sharp, E. Make it a dominant by adding a G on top. Go to your 4 chord, A, D, F sharp. Your 5 chord is B, D, E, G sharp. Back to your 1, A, C sharp, E, A. Now to the key of D. Your 1 chord is D, F sharp, A. Make it a 1 dominant by adding a C on top. Go to your 4, which is D, G, B. The 5 chord is E, G, A, C sharp. back to your 1, D, F sharp, A, D. And the last key is G. One chord is G, B, D. Make it a dominant by adding an F on top of that. Go to your 4 chord, G, C, E. To your 5 chord, A, C, D, F sharp. Back to your 1, G, B, D, G. And that's it. So that's 1, 1 dominant, 4, 5, 1 in all 12 keys. So practice that with both hands. It's equally important for both hands, so I would pretty much always do it with both. You will often find yourself playing melodic lines in your right hand and playing those chords in your left hand. So if you had to put a little more importance on one hand or the other, left hand would be slightly more important. But I would practice them with both hands when you can to get comfortable with those and get those memorized in all 12 keys. So good luck.